Hey, what up, everybody? This is Stevie Breach coming to you today with STS Radio. We're going to be talking all about WrestleMania 31 with the upcoming matches and all of the drama about everything that's going to be happening. We got 8 big matches. 7 of them are named. One of them is going to have a minor spoiler with somebody being added to a match. One of them is the Seth Rollins versus Randy Orton match that hasn't been announced yet. But hey, we all know it's coming. We all know it's going to be having a big match. That RKO was killer on Monday. I was loving it. I know that a lot of people were big thumbs down on Monday Night Raw. I don't know if it was mostly because I'm hyped up for WrestleMania this year. I'm very lucky. This is going to be my 5th trip to WrestleMania and being able to attend the show. I'm a little bit down on the place that it's at, with it being only in Santa Clara, California, 2-hour drive down the road. Some people say that I'm very lucky. I don't have to pay for airfare. I believe last year I paid just a little bit over $500 for my flight, round trip to New Orleans. That's a little bit of a pretty penny. It kicks your butt when you're paying that every year to go to WrestleMania. 26, I was lucky enough to win a free trip through WWE Comics, WrestleMania 27 in Atlanta. That was the year that I was able to jump on board with my clique buddies, Assault and Battery 777. Luke Cara was there, and freaking Yaya 88. We made a bond, we made a trip, and we hit Atlanta, and we hit it hard. From there, we went to WrestleMania 28 with the WrestleMania package, skipped out on 29, and had the time of our lives at WrestleMania 30. And I won't lie, a few months ago when I was looking at this WrestleMania 31 card, I was sort of kicking myself, because it just didn't look like it was really coming together. But honestly, here we are, 2 weeks out from WrestleMania, I believe, and I think I really like this show. Like I was saying, there's going to be 8 matches on there, everywhere from the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. You got your, Divas Tag Team match, your ladder match for the Intercontinental Championship. You got Randy Orton versus Seth Rollins. You got the future versus the past, and Undertaker versus Bray Wyatt, Cena versus Rusev, Sting versus Triple H, and Roman Reigns going up against Brock Lesnar. Honestly, I always have a ton of fun when it comes down to WrestleMania. This year, we were a little bit lax on planning. We just really didn't come together the way that we have in the past. But honestly, I thought that there was a lot more timing, a warning, I guess you could say, for pre-sales and ticket sales for when they were going to be going on. Hell, I was a little bit down this morning when NXT announced they were going to be, doing an NXT show. Something that I've been looking forward to for a long time. I thought I was going to have to wait until about next year, but here we are, March 12th. They are announcing the show for 2 weeks. So very little planning went into this, unless it was very secret. It's going to be at San Jose State University. It should be a very small show. Tickets are anywhere from $15 to $300. They're going to be going on sale Saturday, which I believe is going to be the 15th. I'm not 100% sure, but whenever you're listening to that, that's going to be coming up very, very soon. But the whole, weekend, if you're doing WrestleMania Access, if you're doing Whalemania. I just screwed his name up. I apologize out there to my good buddy, Wale Mania, beating Rey Mysterio and buddies, or, you're going to the Ring of Honor shows, the Evolve shows, Kaiju Big Battle. WrestleMania is always packed top to bottom. Hell, you could go to WrestleMania weekend and not even go to a WWE event, and I guarantee you're going to have fun with, meeting wrestlers at WrestleCon, going to see Evolve, all the shows that are going to be going over at the State Fairgrounds. There's a ton of fun. You wouldn't even have to touch a WWE event if you didn't want to, and you could go home happy. But WrestleMania is WrestleMania. This is the big ticket item that everybody, bellies up to the bar and pays for. And it is what it is. You have to go to WrestleMania in my mind if you go, but it is the biggest show on earth. I don't know anything that could be bigger than this. This is the Super Bowl of wrestling, and I am pumped. You could see, Roman Reigns, basically taking the company over by storm. He's going to be moving into that John Cena spot. A lot of people think. I thought that Daniel Bryan made leaps and bounds to become the #1 guy last year with WrestleMania 30. I didn't think he could ever get any bigger than that for him. Sorry for him. He had a horrible year this year. You would think, he wins the championship at WrestleMania. He marries Brie Bella a week later. From there, basically, he loses his father. He has a horrible time with a neck surgery where he loses feeling in his arm, and he's going to be tucked away into this ladder match. So, who's going to say? Roman Reigns could be taking over today. For the people that are out there that are questioning coming to WrestleMania 31, or even just are flat out canceled their trip, basically saying that they were going to go to WrestleMania 32. Some people say that WrestleMania 31 is just a stepping stone to get them to WrestleMania 32. They're just like sort of, waving the towel, giving up this year and trying to make next year bigger. Lots of rumors out there about Stone Cold Steve Austin and The Undertaker wrestling. Everybody knows about WrestleMania 32 taking place in Dallas Cowboys Stadium, and they want to fill that up. They want to be able to tell the Super Bowl, and they want to be able to tell the NBA All-Star Game or the NCAA Final Four that they've had the most people inside of that Dallas stadium. To get 100,000 people in there, they're going to have to sell a ton of standing room only tickets. A lot of times for those tickets that they sold over 100,000 people about these standing room only tickets, they watched the game in the parking lot on the huge jumbo screen outside, or they watched it in little corners where you couldn't even see the court or the field at the time. They were hanging out in the bar the whole time, watching it on television. But honestly, for me, I care about the people who have their butts in seats watching the show. That's what I'm talking about. And I know WrestleMania 32, when we're all taking over Dallas, it's going to be a ton of fun. And we can talk about that down the road. But honestly, to me, there's a lot of people who don't want to go to 31 because they don't like the direction of the company right now. They don't think that Vince McMahon is really feeling what the fans want. And I guess that mostly is Daniel Bryan. And nobody really cares about Roman Reigns anymore. Even though a few months ago, this guy was the hottest guy in the company. And everybody was loving him, and he was a member of the Shield, and then he was chasing after the WWE Championship with matches at the Money in the Bank show and also at Battleground. Now, anytime this guy steps out on television, people are booing him and pretty much throwing trash at him, saying that they don't want him in their ring at WrestleMania. What do people expect for WrestleMania 32? What is going to make 32 bigger than 31? That is the question that's on my mind. I have no clue. If Vince is going out of his mind and the writers don't know what they're writing at this point, what makes you think that they're going to be able to turn it around in a year and be able to get back on point to see what's going down? But today we're going to be going over all the matches. We're going to run down one by one. Next one's going to be the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal after the break, and we'll be right back with you.